Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this tutorial, I am showing you how to stitch kids Tulle ruffle circular designer party wear dress for 10 to 11 years old with very easy steps. Hope you will like it. इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखने के लिए नीचे डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दिए गए लिंक पर क्लिक करें और मेरे वाव हिंदी चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब करें हिंदी वीडियोस देखने के लिए. So guys, here is the fabric details for this dress. 1/2 meter embroidered net fabric for body's upper layer. 5 meters satin fabrics for inner skirt and body's inner layer. 4 meters cotton lining fabric for skirt and bodies both. And I have taken 22 meters net fabrics for tulle ruffles and skirts upper layers. A zipper of 17 to 18 inches long. So let's start with the measurement details. First I am going to cut the body's lining piece on cotton lining fabric. Fold the fabric into 4 like this. Mark a 1/2 inch line. Body's length is 15 inches plus 1/2 inch for stitching margin. So I'll mark body's length as 15.5 inches. Shoulder is 6 inches. Armhole depth 6 inches as well. Chest is full round of chest, adding 2 inches of ease allowance and divided it into by 4 and mark that measurements and 1.5 inch extra for stitching margin. Waist is full round of waist, adding 2 inches of ease allowance and divided it into by 4 and mark that measurements and 1.5 inch extra for stitching margin. Neck width 3 inches. Neck depth for front 4.5 inches and neck depth for back 2 inches. Giving the curve shape to the neck. .75 inch for the shoulder drop. Giving the curve shape to the armholes. And cut the body's lining fabric. Similarly, cut the same bodice patterns from the embroidered net and satin fabrics. Now I am cutting satin circular skirt. For this skirt, I am cutting 2 half circles. So fold the fabric like a triangular shape like this. Then mark the waist measurements as 1/8 part of the waist measurements. My waist is 28 inches. 28 inches divided by 8 equals to 3.5 inches and half inch extra for stitching margin equals to 4 inches. I'll mark as the waist measurements. Then mark the length of the skirt, that is I am taking 38 inches. This dress is super fluffy dress cause I'll add can net for the fluffiness, and that's why the dress will shorten its length. So take your skirt's length 2 inches extra from your actual skirt's length. Now cut the skirt pattern and I'll need 2 half circles like this. Now I am showing the cutting of circles from net fabrics which I have attached as the uppermost layer of the dress. For this, add 10 to 15 inches to your full length of the skirt. Add 10 to 15 inches to your full length of the skirt. I am taking here the net fabric piece of 46 by 46 inches. I am taking here a piece of net fabric 46 by 46 inches. Then fold it into 4 folds like this. Then measure the half of 46, that is 23 inches. Half of 46, that is 23 inches. I'll mark here. And cut the circle. Cut 6 to 8 these circles. I'll cut 6 circles like this. Total 6 circles I'll cut like this. Now I am cutting the net fabric strips which will be gathered and will attach on the net circles. For this I have taken 10 meters net fabric and fold it 8 times lengthwise and cut strips of 3 inches width. From this 10 meter net fabrics, I'll get total 14 strips of 3 inches. For gathering the strips, I'll use gathering foot. For this dress, I'll need lots of gathered strips. So this foot is really a lifesaver. In my previous tutorials, I'll use regular foot for gathering. You can gather the strips with the regular foot as well. Set the machine tension as 7 and maximum stitch length as 4 and gather the strips. Here are the cutting pieces, 2 half circles satin skirt pieces, bodice pieces, six-piece net fabric circles, strips for gathering, about 4 meters leftover net fabric which I'll use as a gathering skirt. Three meters cotton lining skirt fabric. Now take your bodice pieces and place them in order as shown by facing all right side upwards. And stitch the neck and armholes. After stitching, turn these to the right side. This is my gathered ruffle strip with 10 meters long fabric. I'll get 60 to 65 inches long gathered ruffled strip. From 10 meter, I'll get 60 to 65 inches long ruffle gathered strip. Take one circle piece and stitch the gathered strip to the corners of the circle. I have gathered all the strips and I have also stitched the satin skirt from the sides and hemmed the bottom line. I'll also attach gathered ruffle strips to the 4-meter net fabrics . Gather the 4-meter net fabrics and stitch it to the satin skirt. Also gather the 3 meters cotton lining fabric and stitch it to the satin skirt. Also stitch the hard net of 20 inches to the lining skirt fabric by making pleats as shown. This is how my circle looks after attaching gathered ruffles. Do this with all the circle pieces. Take your bodice pieces, make small cuts and turn the bodice pieces to the right side. Press these and do the top stitching. I have attached all the skirt pieces, as you can see. Now, take your circles and attach it to the skirt. Fold the circle by 10 to 15 inches in the middle. Hold it like this and 2 circles stitch on the side seam of the skirt. First pin on all the circles. After pinning, then stitch. 2 on the sides of the skirt. And 2 on the front side of the skirt and 2 on the back side on the skirt. Maintaining the same gap in between the circles. First pin and then stitch all the circles. Now take your bodice pieces and stitch the sides and shoulders. and also attach back straps as shown. Then attach the bodies to the skirt and to attach the zipper, I have taken a fabric strip that is 3 inches in width and length is 2 inches extra from the zipper. Make a V kind of stitch line and stitch the zipper. After attaching the zipper, I'll show you the final look of the dress. This is how my dress looks after stitching. It came out really so pretty. Hope you liked it. Please like, comment and share my work, and also subscribe to my channel for more such tutorials. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.